welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching Pete J. Cooper the Model Builder, and we're going to build something else. It's the Porsche 917 KH that we're going on. This is kit number 15, I think, with stages, or kits they are saying, 57, 58, 59 and 60, and it's got to do with the engine, a lot of the engine, and a bit of a battery. Right here is the Porsche 917 KH as we have it at the moment. Beautiful looking, and this is where we're going to work today, on the engine. And that's the parts that we're going to use. Okay, this is the magazine as we have it at the moment, with a lot of stuff about Porsche and racing Porsches and the different ones in historic races as well. So this is what we're going to do, and this is a trumpet panel, the trumpet cap, and the trumpet collars, and the intake nozzles and the fuel lines that we have here that we're going to do. If you look at that one there, you see what we are going to do and how we are going to do it. In the second one, that's what it's going to look like when it's done. In the second one, we're going to do the other side of the trumpets, the panel, the trumpet itself, the fuel lines, and the left side. Then we are going to put a cover over that. It's a little bit of a pity. Left intake cover and right intake cover and engine covers. So these are the left and right covers, and left and right intake covers and the engine cover that we're going to put on. And that is what it's going to look like at that end. Then we're going to put the batteries on, or a battery on, I should say. Cover, terminals, cable, strap, everything. And the gearbox rod and lever that we're going to put in as well, those two, all the way to the end. So in the first stage, 57, let's get that out. These are the parts. So we've got IM screws here, tiny screws as I can see. So we've got a few of those, 6, and we've got 6 of those. We've got that, let me put that a little lower, that. And these, which come in a separate package with some other tiny stuff, which is that little thing. Okay, this is how we get it. These little things are pointing towards this side. With those long things to the upper part. And as you can see there, they're all in with them pointed that way. Now, we need to make 3 of 125. So we've got 3 of 12.5 centimeters, 125 millimeters. And we're going to put them through the little holes that are there. Let's put them on the other side. That's right. That's 1. That's 2. And 3. And they're all going to be put onto the little things that we have there. So it's time for a, and the last one is the longest one. And is that still 160, or did I grab the wrong one? That's 160 millimeters. Okay, well, we're gonna get the car in. We're gonna get those little parts away a little bit more, and they're asking us to, I will need that a little bit later on. They're asking us to take this one out. This is how we put that on. And we do that with all. So as you can more or less see, they're all in a straight line, neatly done. We're going to do the whole thing again, exactly the same, and when I'm going to put it on, I will show you how I put it on, but we're going to make the whole thing first. I've put it all together, as you can see right there. They're all in. Ta-da! There we go, guys. It was a hassle, and that little bracket, it's in there, but you can't even see it. So I just left it like that. We're going to the next stage. We will need this one, but let's put it that way, which is 59. Which are these parts, so we're going to put them on here and cover this whole thing up. It's a little bit of a pity, but that's how these parts were built. You're building a very detailed thing, and most of it is going to be lost behind panels like the real car, of course. Not everything is showing. And we are on 59 at the moment. And we've got a bag of LP screws, tiny little ones. I will be using the tiny screwdriver. So let's get this closer. And we've got those panels, as you can see right there. The first one that we're going to put on is that middle panel, with the short side to this one, and there's a whole lot of stuff under it that will be pushed away. But these are LP screws that we're going to put all these parts in this pack. So let's start by this side. This is the hardest side to put in. Then let's go all the way to the other side. This one will go on this side, and that one will go on that side. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws on this one, and 1, 2 screws on that one. Okay, we've put those on. And the last thing we will do is that battery pack in stage 60s. So we're putting those two on. So we put those two on with the pins down. These two we're going to put on with the two hoses. And we're going to put the hoses on straight away, and we'll see which side is where, which side has the longer or the shorter one. Headed the wrong way around. This, the pin on this side, this is the shorter of the two, and that is the longer of the two. Yep. Sorry. Wrong way around. Like that. Like that. Yeah, we are going to put those tiny little screws in. We put another LP screw in. There we go. They're both in. Then we put that cap on. And yeah, this is the right way. Have a look where those outtakes are. More or less those channels are where you can put them through, or the doors or openings that can come through. Then we've got that one to put on. So we put that on there, like so. And now it's getting a bit harder. So we're going to put everything aside. So we're going to put them on those two posts, that one, and we're putting the wires into those little pins that we have over there. Let's see if we can put those posts in straight away. That's in. That's it as well. Okay. Now comes a little trickier part, and that's putting those hoses into the points that they should be going into. I need to do this like this, and when it's done, I will show you. As you can see right there, these cables go into, I need a bit, turn a little bit further so you can see. So we put that one in, that one, good. We put that one in, and we put this hose into that point, and the other cable into that point there. Okay, we're going to put the gear shifter in, and we're going to put those two together. Okay, we're going to put the gear shifter through the first hole. And we'll put it like so, and this one we are going to push into that position right there, like so. And now we're going to make sure that the cable comes out right. I need to turn this around so I can see it. So we've got the cable coming out here, and we're going to keep going on the lower level, so between the below the engine. Oh, I need to do this on the side. It's hard for me to show, and it's even harder for me to see where I'm going. So I'm going to turn it around and see if I can show you. So we went from right here, it came through right here, all the way through there, all the way through there, all the way to, I don't know if you can see it, that point there, where it's connected. Oh, this one, the point here where it's connected. So it's connected to that point there. And I think that is the last bit to do for this stage. Wow, guys. It's a pity that we're covering this whole thing up, but it's looking really nice at the moment. Let me just get it back into view a little bit better. We put in that battery box that was there. We've covered these up. We put those hoses through there. We've got them all lined up and pushed in there. And that's all for this build. So that's that, guys. Let me put this camera slightly closer. Let's do it this way. So as you can see, that one's in, and we put that one in as well. All that, well, with all the hoses that are going through there, and we put the gear shifter in, which connects all the way to the end, connected to, I don't know if you can see that, to that little point there. And that is that car done for this stage. Pack 15 done, and oh, I really love this one. It's really detailed, as you can see, and it's going very far in detail, and I love it to bits. So hope the next parts will come in next month, and so we can go on and put everything together. We're 15, I don't know how many there are in total, but have a look at that. So that's that, the car done, and as you can see here, it's a great car to see. Yeah, and love doing this one. I hope that they bring out a really nice new car. They brought out the Renault 1600, but I don't like that car. It's not to my taste, and I haven't put any pictures up. So, but there are some stuff coming out from other people, and I'm doing some more from abroad, from France, Italy, and Germany. So we'll see when that comes in. I will be slowing down a bit because I've got like 8 builds at the moment, but I want to have a good look at what my what the amount of money is I spent, and keep that under a certain amount, because I'm spending too much. I love this to bits. I love doing these part work builds, but I need to be careful with how much I spend, and you all need to do that as well. But with that, I want to say thank you very much for joining me again. Thank you very much for staying all the way to the end. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on. And do have a look at all my other builds I'm doing. Check out my YouTube channel. You're on it already, so have a look at the other things that I do as well. And please, I hope to see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.